I've been asked to give you a brief synopsis of my family history. My ancient ancestors originated in the Peruvian Andes, where we were held in quite high esteem by the ancient Incans. There were nearly 5,000 different varieties of us there. Still are, I believe. Now, in about 1562, we were brought over to Europe by the Spanish. They saw us as some sort of oddity, a funny little thing to show the folks back home. Ignorant as they were, they didn't recognize our many fine qualities. Unfortunately, there weren't many in Europe who did. We were viewed with suspicion. While some believed we had powers over love, others thought we caused leprosy or fever. They believed we cast curses. Not highly regarded, I'm afraid. During the 7 Years' War, there was a soldier who was the first to fight for our family's rights. He was introduced to a large number of us while as a prisoner of war. He saw all the benefits that we could bring to the folks, and upon his final release in about 1763, he started to rally for our popularity. It wasn't long before everyone welcomed us. We became one of the most highly respected food families. In fact, there was an area called Potato Country, about 2,000 miles from Ireland to Russell's Ural Mountains. Why, routine famine all but disappeared in our family's region. Sad days began in 1845, when the first symptoms of the blight became visible in Ireland. My folks started developing purplish spots on their leaves. By then, it was too late to save them. Something like 2.1 million acres of us perished over the next 3 years. Later, in the 1860s, the Colorado potato beetle struck our American branch. And now it was another 20 years that pesticides were first developed. And just 70 or so years after that, in the 1940s, those beetles were becoming immune to our drugs. We began to require more and more newer, stronger, deadlier drugs. Now, will only last about 1 generation before a new drug is needed. I don't know what our future holds.